in today's video we have this week's best creations off the community creations that you need to download. So we are looking at the new John Cena creation. We have Aleister back. We have 2 CM Punk creations. We have an El Grande Americano, an updated version of Dominic Mysterio's WrestleMania attire. We also have a current Sting, so 2025 version of Sting with the added facial hair. We also have a selection of managers that are now available as playable characters also. If you are new watch TheMan Games and you're watching this for the first time, please think about subscribing to the channel. Make sure you smash in that thumbs up button and drop us a comment down below and let us know which creation today you thought was the best. So first of all, we are looking at this creation of Kurt Angle. And the true creator of this is King Designs, hashtag 31435. And the hashtags to find this Kurt Angle will be Kurt Angle, SmackDown or John Cena. So this attire is based on his time in 2002, but also downloading this version you also get these other 3 attires also. So the 2 on the left are when he first lost his hair in a hair versus hair match with Edge. And then next to that we have the attire he wore against Rey Mysterio in 02 at SummerSlam. And then the one on the end I think might be his WrestleMania 19 attire, but that is just a guess. So yes, a great creation here to start the day off 4 in 1 here. And next up we've got this creation of Ethan Page, and the true creator of this is Lord Next Door, hashtag 89170. And the hashtags to find this Ethan Page will be Ethan Page, NXT or Lord Next Door. And next up we have this creation of Kalisto, and the true creator of this is Scandi Aris Lucha Creator, hashtag 16956. And the hashtags to find this Kalisto will be Kalisto Scandi Aris 106 or WWE 205 Live AEW AAA CMLL. And then next up we have our undisputed champion. We have John Cena, and the true creator of this is Wheezy, hashtag 79592. And the hashtags to find this John Cena will be John Cena Dallas or BW Creator. So obviously this attire is the attire based on which he had on last week's SmackDown, where he did face off with Randy Orton. And next up we have this Ring of Honor version of CM Punk, and the true creator of this is Halloween WCW, hashtag 59994. And the hashtags to find this CM Punk will be CM Punk Best in the World or Halloween. So now we are looking through these managers that are now available as playable characters, and it is all thanks to What's the Status, hashtag 73109. And the hashtags to find this creation of Paul Ellering would be Ellering WTS25, Paul Ellering or What's the Status. So he is the first one of the managers that you can now download as a playable character. And next up we have this Jimmy Hart, and the hashtags to find this Jimmy Hart will be Jimmy Hart, Jimmy WTS25 or What's the Status. And then next up we have Mr. Fuji, and the hashtags to find this Mr. Fuji will be What's the Status, Mr. Fuji or Fuji WTS25. And then we have Paul Bearer, and the hashtags to find this Paul Bearer will be Paul Bearer, Bearer WTS25 or What's the Status. And then next up we have Brother Love, and the hashtags to find this Brother Love would be BLove WTS25, What's the Status or Brother Love. And then next up we have this Mick Foley, and the hashtags to find this Mick Foley will be Mick Foley, What's the Status or Foley WTS25. And then finally we have this Teddy Long, and the hashtags to find this Teddy Long will be Teddy Long, Teddy WTS25 or What's the Status. So there you have it, you have these ones now as playable characters on 2K25, and it is all thanks to What's the Status. And next up we are looking at this creation of Bobby Roode, and the true creator of this is PatCreates2, hashtag 30357, and the hashtags to find this Bobby Roode would be PatCreates, Salsa So Thick, or GTEO2K. And next up we are looking at another CM Punk creation, and this is based on his time in 09 in WWE, around about the same time he was in ECW, I do believe. And it is once again Halloween WCW, hashtag 59994, who has created this CM Punk, and the hashtags to find this CM Punk would be CM Punk Best in the World or Halloween. And next up we've got this creation of Ivory, and the true creator of this is TYTUS, hashtag 79294, and the hashtags to find this Ivory would be Jacqueline, Woman or Diva. And then next up we have this creation of Sable, and it is the same creator, TYTUS, hashtag 79294, and the hashtags to find this Sable will be Woman, Diva or Female. And then next up we are looking at this creation of Seth Rollins from WrestleMania 41. Now we have looked at one before on the channel, but this is a much better one in my opinion. And the true creator of this is Will Amazing PS, hashtag 65994, and the hashtags to find this Seth Rollins would be Will Amazing, Seth freaking Rollins or WrestleMania. And next up we have this creation of El Grande Americano, and the true creator of this is, he's back once again, What's the Status, hashtag 73109, and the hashtags to find this El Grande Americano are What's the Status, Chad Gable or Americano WTS25. And then next up we have this creation of Dominic Mysterio. So same as the Seth Rollins, we have looked at a Dominic Mysterio from WrestleMania on the channel recently, but this is a better updated version, and the true creator of this is RadXTony, hashtag 65423, and the hashtags to find this Dominic Mysterio will be Dirty Dominic Mysterio, WrestleMania or WM41. So by downloading this Dominic Mysterio, we have the mask in his entrance. And then next up we have this creation of my favourite wrestler of all time, the Icon Sting. So this is with his new look in 2025 with, you know, the extra facial hair and the grey hair. And the true creator of this is Tapboy Grim, hashtag 78153, and the hashtags to find this Sting will be Sting, the Grim Factory or Grim Sting 25. And then finally, we've saved the best to last. He returned last week on SmackDown, formerly known as Malachi Black in AEW, but now back as Aleister Black in WWE. We have this creation of Aleister Black from What's the Stairs, hashtag 73109, and the hashtags to find this Aleister Black will be What's the Stairs, Aleister Black or Black WTS25. So yes, he returned to SmackDown on the same night where his wife won the United States Championship from Chelsea Green, so I bet it was a great night for both of them. And then there you have it. So those were the best creations off the community creations this week that you need to download. Please in the comments down below let me know which creation was your favourite today. Mine obviously would be the Sting creation, followed by this Aleister Black. If you were new watching TheMan Games and you're watching this for the first time, please think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. If you already have, make sure you've got those notifications turned on, and then you'll know when our next video goes up on the channel. Tomorrow we have a Rusev and Lana tutorial video, so make sure you're checking that video out tomorrow. You can find us on social media, there is links in the description below. There is a link to find us on Facebook and Instagram. There is also a link to find us on TikTok, a link to become a member where you get early access to videos, and a link to sign up to our newsletter. So thank you very much for watching and supporting TheMan Games today, and we will see you on the next video.